Hello everyone, it's Georgia and today I am going to be doing a video that I hope will help a lot of you guys out. Sometimes we can get into a bit of a rut where you struggle to motivate ourselves and stay motivated. Today I'm going to be filming a video all about how I stay motivated, particularly in regards to like study and school and uni and that sort of stuff. So I have a list on my phone here that I've made about all the different things that I do to keep myself motivated and on the ball with things. So without further ado, let's jump in and get started. My first one is motivation boards. I use this so much and I've been using it for a couple of years now. And basically it just helps me to envision my goal and my dreams and what is motivating me. So if it's in regards to like workouts and stuff, I put like my ideal body, ideal foods, ideal exercises, ideal lifestyles, that sort of thing, and like motivational quotes. Quotes are a big one for me. They motivate me a lot. I'm one of those people who loves a good quote. But with like school and stuff, I have like my desk and there's like a whiteboard that I face every time I study or whatever. And there I put some things that were gonna push me. So I put a lot of quotes on there. I put my OP really big in the middle that I wanted, and that just pushed me to work hard, and I definitely think that helped me a lot. If you can just put up there like where you want to be, where you want to get to, what's going to push you to work your butt off, and that's what you put up there. My next tip is to break larger tasks down into smaller, more manageable size bits. So I would break a big task down into smaller little parts that I could do each day that were achievable, that were realistic, not like setting myself an entire assignment to do for that whole day, because that just wasn't gonna happen. I would go, okay, by the end of today I am going to do the introduction, and that's my goal, and that's manageable. Like, you can do that. Doing it ahead of time as well, so that you like aren't a day before the assignment you're like, today I'm just gonna do the introduction, and then the day of the assignment you're like, what? I find that I get panicked and like a bit more stressed if I've got this huge task to do, whereas if I think about it realistically and break it down a little bit, I can get the job done. Am I washed out? I feel washed out. I don't know if I just changed anything or not, but anyway. My next tip is motivational videos. These were the biggest help for me in grade 12 especially. I used to watch this one motivational video called Dream. Ooh, that whips your butt. Like, that makes you want to work. I honestly would watch that video maybe 5 times a week. Like, however much I needed to, I would watch that video. If I was feeling unmotivated, if I was feeling sluggish, if I was feeling like meh, I would watch this video, and it honestly helped me so much. I can't stress this video enough. I need to remember to link it in the description so you guys can watch it too, but that helped me so much. My next tip is making a music playlist that is full of tracks that are gonna bring out the best in you and make you perform. I use this all the way through grade 12. I'm one of those people who can like listen to background music while I'm doing work, and I found that it really helped me to get my work done, especially towards maths in grade 12. I hated maths, and so it was always such a struggle to get my work done, but I found that these songs really got me working and got me to get all the stuff that I needed to get done. I have a playlist on my Spotify called Studying. I think it's still called that anyway. But that's the playlist that I used to listen to all throughout high school, and it was just amazing. There's so many songs in there that just really pushed me to do my best, and I feel like that helped me a lot as well. My next tip is reward yourself, and this is so important. I'm one of those people who can't work for something if there's nothing at the end. If I'm not going to get anything out of it, I don't really want to do it. Putting little rewards at the end of my work would honestly push me so much. Like, I'd say to myself, Georgia, if you get this chapter of maths work completed by this time, you can go out and go for a walk. And I'd be like, yeah. And I was like, I want to go for a walk. And I was like, quick, let's get this done. And it honestly helped me so much. I also used to push myself to work my butt off Monday to Friday so that I could always get Saturday as my socializing day. I love socializing with people and stuff, and always like, yeah, wanted to be with people, seeing people, with my friends, all that sort of stuff. So I knew that I needed to get my work done during the week so that on Saturday I could have a day with my friends having fun. And that's what I really needed in grade 12 because it was so stressful otherwise. And that's one of like the big things that I did to like keep me sane. The next tip is a little bit more vague, but it's finding the balance that works for you, finding what does work for you, I guess. I can make a separate video on this if you guys would like me to, but basically just listening to yourself and knowing how you work. If you work well under pressure, then go for it. I was not the person who could work well under pressure. I had to start assignments super duper early, so I had enough time and I wasn't getting myself so stressed, because stress does not work with me at all. But I was a morning person, so I would get most of my work done in the morning and get my tasks, my bigger tasks done first thing in the morning, and then leave the less straining tasks more towards the end of the day. And that's what you've got to take note of. It's all about finding the balance between work and play, I think. I found that balance in grade 12. I had a good balance of getting a lot of work done and working my butt off, but also socializing and having fun at the same time. I think that worked out for me really, really well. My next tip is incredibly important. Do not overlook this one, but it's surround yourself with beautiful people who push you to be your best. There is no point hanging around people who are going to drag you down, who are going to bring a whole bunch of drama into your life. You need people that are gonna really push you to be the best version of yourself. That's what you need in grade 12. So finding those people and surrounding yourself with those people is so important. You'll find that there is an amazing difference once you start doing that. My next tip is something I had to really, really learn, because I would get stressed sometimes and all I would want to do is just lock myself in my room until everything was done and not leave. But that's not realistic. That's not productive at all. That's not good for you. So I had to learn how to take breaks and that sort of thing. Your brain can't concentrate for 6 hours straight. Mine definitely cannot. Maybe yours can, but mine does not. So I would have to take regular breaks, like going downstairs for 5 minutes even, just talking to my mum, or yeah, just finding someone downstairs to chat to for a little bit, going outside and just, you know, chilling in my backyard for a couple of minutes. All those sorts of things all count. But yeah, you just need to take breaks to refuel yourself, get your head back to where it is supposed to be so you can have another productive study slot, I guess. My second last one is to find a way to make what you're doing more enjoyable. I know some people are like, studying is not fun, it's never going to be fun. And no, it's not necessarily fun, but there's things that you can do to make it more enjoyable, like the music component per se, not jamming out instead of doing your work, but yeah, having that music that pushes you. Or what I like to do is I used colours on a lot of my work. That helps keep things interesting and also helped my brain to focus on it a little bit more because it made it a little less boring. But finding something that's gonna make what you're doing a bit more enjoyable. This may even lead into my last tip, which is change up your location when you're studying. I did this a lot in grade 12. I wouldn't just sit at my desk because I'd get quite unmotivated just sitting at my desk, or I'd get bored, or yeah, it was a struggle. So I would go and sit downstairs in our patio outside, get some fresh air. It was really good for me. I'd get like the sun on me and I'd do my work, and I did a lot of productive work when I did that. Sometimes if no one was home and it wasn't too loud, I'd go and sit at the dinner table. Just changing up your location makes things a little bit more interesting as well, rather than sitting at your desk all day, every day, working your butt off. That sounds terrible to me. So those are just a few of my tips that really helped keep me motivated, particularly towards study, mainly in like grade 12 and now. I'm continuing them on now that I'm into uni, but they are just some of the tips that I've thought of that may be able to help you guys out. Hopefully you can find some of them that really work for you. But that's all for today's video. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you want me to do any more videos like this, like study motivation related. Leave them all in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!